Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pick Your Poison Gaming. Now, will we be able to go from an indie development, working out of our garage, to become a mega corporation, selling games on a massive scale? Or is our studio designed to fail and crumble like so many before it? Our destiny, is it to be bought out by someone better, greedier, bigger? Or is it to become the best? Putting out the best games there is, was, or ever will be. Now, before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, leaving any tips and tricks, and ring that bell to be notified for any future content. I am PYP, and today we are delving into the one, the only, Dev Tycoon. Let's begin. Now, as you can see here, before we begin, we have to create a name for our company. It will be Pick Your Poison. And I am PYP himself. And today, let's continue. Let's begin. We will not unlock any hints. I have not played this since around the time that it first came out, so relearning everything will be very interesting. Okay, so the first games that we can potentially create, we have zombies, we have sports, we have abstract, and we have superhero. Let's go ahead and make a sports game, and of course, we will have to go with simulation and G64, since that is one of our only two options. While it is a bit more expensive, it'll have a higher market share, though not by much. The higher market share would probably mean we would sell more, but it would cost 15,000 more to develop it for the G64. The market share isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and try the PC. So for sports simulation PC, let's go ahead and name it Ultimate Boxing King. Just throwing that out there, and it'll of course be 2D graphics. And yeah, let's see what we can come up with. Okay, so we're probably gonna want good engine for simulation. We're not gonna want stories and quests. Gameplay will probably be needed to be decently high. And yeah, let's see what happens. So we're not going to need dialogues. With level design, probably not much, so we'll actually lower that. Dialogue's not going to be good for a simulation game, but artificial intelligence, we definitely want to have our opponents be pretty smart. Now, world design and graphics. I know sound is probably going to need to be high, and we're probably going to want good graphics, but I don't believe we're going to need a lot of world design. So let's go ahead and just finalize those. And we'll see just how good our first game is. So we're just waiting for the bugs to be ironed out. And yeah, a 9-14. That's not the best split. It looks like we're better on the technical sides, at least for this type of game. Okay, let's go ahead and release the game and go ahead and generate our game report so we can get that sweet research points. And now, all right, the suspense. Okay, 7, not bad, not bad. All right, an 8, that's even better than a 7. A 6, so middling, maybe a 7.5, 7.25, 7.5. We'll find out real soon. Okay, we just released our first game. So let's go ahead and hey, we made it to top 27, and we have 20 fans. So we can actually go here and look at game history. So our first game got a solid 7. Let's hope we can do better. Hey, we sold 10,000, which not bad. So sports simulation is great, of course, and as I said, stories and quests not very good for the game. Okay, so now that we have some research points, let's go ahead and see what other topics we can get into. Post-apocalyptic VPET, business and evolution. You know what? Let's research VPET. And it looks like we're actually climbing quite a bit. That's actually really good so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and develop a new game. Let's go ahead and go with superheroes and maybe action. Okay, let's actually, now that we have a lot more cash, let's go with G64 and see what happens. Heroes Rise. So I'm gonna name it this because I'm a huge fan of the of a lot of choice of games, and Heroes Rise is one of the one of the actual games that got me into reading text games. Uh, and it's actually quite good. I would suggest it if you find yourself wanting to play a decent game and you like to read. Definitely check out Heroes Rise and the entire Heroes Rise trilogy. Okay, so we will go with 2D graphics. That way we can raise our level a bit more, as well as increase our yeah, increase our research points. So we're probably going to want decent gameplay, and engine's probably going to be up there as well. We'll put that at around half. We're not going to want stories and quests because no one plays an action game for the story. At least not in these early years. So our goal is to beat 7. Is to beat a 7 in total. So we're definitely going to want level design because when I think action, I'm thinking like the classic beat 'em ups. So artificial intelligence is probably going to want to be decent. Dialogues, again, not going to be very important for this genre. Okay, recent market study suggests that the Gotovar 64 is actually outselling the competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over our home computers. Experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. So one thing I like about this game is it actually follows a lot of the real world history of the actual game. So we're going to want graphics decently high, and sound is definitely going to be up there, but I don't think world design is going to be useful in this either. So we're not going to really change our sliders that much. It's really nice that we don't have to really do that, and we've got a much better spread, 12-11, which isn't as high as our first game, but let's hope we get better reviews. That way we can get some more fans. And we have currently 29 research, which is pretty good. So let's go ahead and generate that report, and let's go ahead and get a review. 7, okay. We might be okay. 7. We might do just as good as our first game, and it looks like we might have another. Yep, Okay, so we got another solid 7 here. So 7 is our high mark right now. It's also our low mark. So let's hope we don't make anything lower than a 7. So, according to the rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento, planning to launch its own gaming console. Ninvento is known for the wide successful arcade Dinky King. Ha. So Donkey Kong, Nintendo. Uh, Many industry experts doubt the home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. If only they had known. Okay, so it is a great combination, and sound seems to be quite important for this type of game, as I speculated. So we are gaining a lot more fans, which is quite good. So let's go ahead and develop a new game. Let's go ahead and pick a topic. Abstract. I am very curious. What would be good? Abstract simulation, abstract strategy, abstract adventure. Uh, Okami. Let's throw it out there. Okami, one of the best games ever made that no one ever talks about. Okay, so adventure. Probably gonna want decent story. Like not as much as like an RPG, but a decent story. Engine, maybe. Like I'm not very confident on these sliders. Like I'm not 100% sure on this. Uh, we're almost at 200,000 cash though, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and try and push for that 50, and AI probably is going to be down that 50% on that 50 research needed for our custom game engine. Okay, so Heroes Rise. We sold 21,822 units, and we gained 152,782 in sales. Not bad. Today, Ninvento has confirmed recent rumors and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called the TES early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. So as you can see here, even though it says TES on the screenshot, that is obviously a original Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, we're probably going to want good world design. Sound, maybe not so much, and graphics can probably go down. So with adventure, of course, you're going to have games like Zelda. Of course, like the original Zelda easily comes to mind as one of the best adventure games out there. And it looks like we will have enough research to create our custom game engine, so that's good. So let's go ahead and yeah. Okay, Okami. So looks like this is going to be our our uh, our Citizen Kane right now. We did not do good on that. 3.75. We got to do better than that. That was a rough one. Okay, contract work. Hi there. I've just finished Okami and I am impressed by your talent. I am contracting businesses and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you, Jason. So fun little tidbit. There used to be a glitch, an exploit that you could use when using contract work. You would click the actual contract as news would appear in the lower left hand corner, and you would click that to get your actual money. And now you used to be able to click that really fast to get a lot of cash. And Spiffing Brit popularized that in his gameplay video. Now, they since then patched that out a while ago, and I believe it gives like a little in-game achievement if you actually manage to pull it off. But it looks like we had a great. It was a great combination. The platform was great. It's just we just did not have the right sliders for it. So that's it happens. So let's go ahead and create our custom game engine here. And that way we can start making better games. Do 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 do. Okay, so it looks like our custom game engine is just about done. Well, I should say our research for the custom game engine is just about done. So as you can see here, like news appeared on the bottom, and you would click that rapidly, and that's how you would originally perform the glitch. So let's go ahead and create our custom engine. We'll go with 2D graphics, linear story, and save game. And we will call it, of course, Alpha. And now we just wait for our game engine to be created. So Okami is now off the market. It sold only 13,000 units, and it gave us 91,000 in sales. So that wasn't really that great. So let's just go ahead and look at our game history. So Ultimate Boxing King got a 7, Heroes Rise a 7, and then 3.75 for Okami. Rest in peace, Okami. You were gone too soon. But hey, that custom game engine got us enough for a new topic. So let's go ahead and see what topics we can create. So post-apocalyptic, business, evolution, and colonization. Let's go ahead and go with evolution. Let's test the waters with evolution, see what happens. So let's go ahead and develop a new game. Let's go ahead and make a zombie action game. And you know what? I have money, so it's going to cost 80,000 to make it on the test, which is going to cut my money a lot. Let's go ahead and name this Army of Darkness. And if you don't get the reference, you definitely should get the reference. Ash Williams, one of the best protagonists of all time. You can fight me about it, don't really care. Bruce Campbell's awesome. Let's continue. So we have access to better 2D graphics now. So I am going to be in the red. So this is a make or break game. We're going to need this to be awesome if we want it to succeed. So we'll actually go ahead and keep the gameplay up, engine up. We won't need stories and quests since it is an action game. And let's really hope for the best, because this could definitely be our make or break moment. We're currently at minus 20,000. If we get to minus 50,000, game's over. Okay, we definitely need sound. We don't need world design, but we need graphics. Okay. So we have a decent spread at 11-13. Man, I'm getting anxious. Let's Okay, 13-13. That's pretty good. Okay, let's find out. Will this be the end of our studio? And we now have mono sound available for let's go ahead and generate this game report, and let's really hope that it comes to ooh, a 5. That's not good. 5. Is this how it ends? 6. Could have been better. 6. I like it. Okay, so a 5.5. Let's see if this will bring us out of the red. Only one way to find out. So the platform wasn't the greatest, but we did get a better. So we are out of the red. We are back in the black, but don't know how good that's gonna do us. So let's go ahead and we'll try virtual pet. Simulation virtual pet. Let's go ahead and go with test. We'll go with alpha. VMon. I don't know. It's okay. So we will continue. Test home console by Ninvento has proven to be a massive success. Sales numbers have exceeded expectations so far. As one customer says, I love the games that come with the test, and playing the controller is much more fun than a keyboard. Okay, now let's just hope that we can. So we're going to want gameplay high, stories and quests, definitely not. Engine, I don't think engine is going to be needed really high, but could be wrong on that. Like, let's hope that that this game is going to be a lot better than the others. We're definitely going to want artificial intelligence up. Probably going to take level design down a bit. And dialogues we won't need for simulation. Let's just hope that this. Okay, and we'll continue with the sound and the. Okay, so again, we're in the black, so this we can only go up from here. So while we're not bankrupt, we're holding on by a thread. A 15-16 split. We have 43 research, so we can research some new topics. Let's go ahead and generate this game report after this. 6, okay. That's 7, okay. 8, okay. And a 6. All right, that's good. That gives us a 6.75, so we'll make decent amount of money. Anyways, I believe with the release of VMon, which is one of my favorite Digimon, of course, but also is a throwback to basically the original, like the original virtual pet that got me into the genre, is the old Digimon Digivices and everything. I believe this is a great place to stop. So once again, if you're new here to the channel and everything, and if you're enjoying the content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, ring that notification bell for future content. I am again PYP, signing off.